We are under the lights. Drew Smiley will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well, has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Murphy possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 2 for 5. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Logan Webb comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Has a look, now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Blackmon aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Webb, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trevor Story becomes the first out of the inning. Ian Desmond is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Batting 7.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Standing in, Jalen Davis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hampson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Dom Nunez.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it threw in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
3-2 full count. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, John Gray. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Raimel Tapia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Up next for Colorado.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Leading up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Belt on his way to second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Rob Brantley is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, D'Aro. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why a third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base running.
First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Austin Slater.
At the plate now, Austin Slater, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Third baseman,
in most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the base is empty here with one away, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Desmond, playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. So no runs or hits here. Now at the plate, Jalen Davis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 out. Into the box, Rob Brantley looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Logan Webb, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set and the pitch. A little party there, no balls and a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Here's Gregory Polanco as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Giants lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Garrett Hampson is retired to lead off the 5th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And did he hold up in time? A look down and striding into the box, Austin Slater. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Yastrzemski. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Digging in once again, Raimel Tapia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And it's 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Just hung in there on that one. Chopped towards first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Wade Davis enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. So in now for San Francisco, Jalen Davis, 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
fouled off.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
To second for one. Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Trevor Story steps in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. He is high and outside for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Desmond. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Number 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Pablo Sandoval is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Tapia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jairo Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ryan McMahon is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Skied into very shallow right. Coming in is Blackman. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Stepping up to the plate, Dom Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Alex Dickerson is into the ball game now, as he'll take over out in left field. Abiatel Avelino is also into the ball game now, as he takes over at second. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Now batting, Jalen Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. 1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swing and a liner. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Rob Brantley. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trevor Cahill answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Rockies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's.
Our final line score tonight.